How are you liking working with mules?
Oh, I love working with mules. I've
Yeah.
done it for a while.
Are mules easier than horses?
Sometimes they can be challenging, though. You know, a little more than horses. Sometimes they're very thoughtful
Yeah.
animals, so like you have to be pretty good with them. You know, you just have to work with their mind a little more than a horse. A horse you can kind of like muscle them a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
And with mules you can't. You gotta have some grace, you know. There we go. So I just get her to square up like that, you know, right from the beginning. I want her to be able to take my weight, you know.
Yeah.
That prevents a lot of horses from walking off. A lot of people get that problem when horses walk off, you know, because they're not really ready to take their weight kind of thing. So I just kind of hang out here and make sure she's okay with that. She seems to be. Kind of read that expression, you know. If she was really worried, I wouldn't maybe have gotten up there, you know.
Yeah.
Because then, why add to it, you know?
Yeah.
Why add to the worry, you know? So I might just hang out here for a second and let her know, like, oh, she's fine, you know. And this is what I've done before with her. I got on her from the fence, like what they were teaching at the
Yeah,
clinic, you know?
at the clinic.
Yeah. So I'll let her find her feet, like find her balance here, you know, kind of like, okay. My stirrups a little too short in this one.
She's such a pretty girl.
Down a hole here.
So this is like the 5th time you said you've got on her?
Yeah, I've gotten on and off of her a bunch of times, you know. So that's important, you know, like
That's pretty good.
before the first ride, you know. I mean, there's still a little jump here and there, but that's okay. That's totally understood. They're young, you know. She's young, so that's gonna be totally right.
It's totally different from when you put the saddle on her first.
Oh yeah.
She did not like that.
Yeah, and she still has her moments. Every now and then I put it on and she's just, you know, kind of humps up. You get that big bump in her back and she's like, nope, I don't like it. But that's why you do it a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why you get on and off a lot, so that now I can feel pretty comfortable getting on and off, and I'm not going to get thrown immediately, you know? So, and then another thing that's important, like I said, I don't really care where she goes, so I'll give her a little direction just to kind of start her off there, kind of let her figure it out, let her just walk wherever she wants to go. And I don't want to bump with my heels a whole bunch, because that starts off making them a little dead in the sides, you know. So, if she wants to trot, that's okay. She can trot. So I'll let her find her stop. So like here, if she wants to kind of walk, she can walk there. See, she was worried at first, so it translates into, I gotta move my feet. So instead of me fighting her and trying to stop her, I'll just ride it out. Let her figure it out and find that comfort instead of me fighting her. Because if I fought her, then it would make her uncomfortable, and then we might start a little battle, you know. So.
Oh, such a good girl, Luna.
See, now I got a nice flat walk. She's not humped up. She's relaxed here.
Well, you think your voice has a lot to do with it too?
Well, it's the whole demeanor too, you know. Like she's used to me talking to her, and she's used to me just not really worried, you know. Like when she bucks, I don't get mad. I don't get frustrated. I don't really get mad at her or frustrated. There's no need for that, you know. So that's part of it. I think 99% of people's horse problems, real problems, are because they get frustrated because they don't have the knowledge to calm their nerves or their frustration. You know, even if she bucked me off today, I wouldn't be mad at her. It's not her fault.
That's the one bump you're gonna get.
she's scared, you know. It's like, okay, it's totally understandable. I'm not gonna hold it against her. That's what they do. You know, sometimes it's like the 6th or 7th ride when they decide to really fuck.
Looks like a nice smooth ride.
Yeah, she's not bad. So like right there, I just kind of gave her a little squeeze with the top of my up here, you know, just kind of like, all right, let's see if you how sensitive you are, because she is very sensitive, which is really nice. So I don't have to make a whole bunch of noise. I can kind of bring up the energy here like this, give her a little squeeze. There. Nice. So this is walk and trot. You know, obviously we want to get walk, trot, and canter done on the first ride. So right now I'm just building response without having to kick or tap. And I could just use that tail, that rope just a little bit like that. Instead of squeezing, I just kind of push her along just a little bit with my energy instead. Kind of ask, okay, let's go, pick it up. She's nice, I like her.
Hmm. Whoa.
There you go. Oh, can't stop because you did that. Oh. There you go. Good girl.